And we are Our Family Plays Games.
Yes.
And last week on our video, we talked about two-player games. So this week, in honor of Valentine's Day, we are going to do a playthrough of my number one two-player game, Patchwork.
Yes.
So Patchwork is a really fun game for couples, and we want you guys to see how we play Patchwork, and maybe watching us will encourage you to either go out and get it or to pull out your copy, dust it off, and put it on the table and play.
Now, Patchwork is a tile laying game which is competitive, but it's not so competitive that you'll get mad at your partner at the end of the game. Now, we have some two players. I think, we talked about that, Seven Wonders Duel, that you'll get a little mad at your partner, but this one, it's a fun game of just making your quilt, and you won't get mad.
That's why we didn't pull out those for Valentine's Day. We want it to be all about love, and having fun, and connecting.
That's right. And now Patchwork is designed by Uwe Rosenberg, the same guy who have done Agricola and also Caverna. It was made by Mayfair Games, but now they're gone. That's the copy that we have, but now you can find it under Lookout Games. Now, we're gonna have like a quick run through of the rules that right on your screen, so you'll see that. And that's kind of like a jump start into the game. But while we're playing it, we'll talk about some of the rules and some of the things you need to do. So don't worry, we'll let you know, but you can also look these up online too. But now we're gonna get started and play a little Patchwork. Ready to go?
I think so.
All righty.
Let's do it.
So now we're gonna get started. I gotta give you 5 buttons. Everybody gets 5 buttons.
Okay.
That's 5 buttons. And who wouldn't love a game with buttons?
These are so cute.
Buttons. All right, so I got my 5. So Starla, you probably won almost all the time. So you get to start. Now what you do, you put all the little puzzle pieces all around. These are the quilt pieces. They are the patches all around. And you find the smallest little patch, and that's the 2-1 patch, and you put the neutral button right, kind of like the neutral device right there next to the patch. And then you're gonna have to pick up the 3 next to it that you'll pick up if you want to buy them. So here we go. We'll start. It's up to you, Starla.
Okay, so.
Oh, and Starla is green, which she always loves to be green. And I am yellow or gold, which I always love to be yellow or gold.
Yes. So, and these pieces are put out randomly.
Yes.
And unfortunately, the first 3 that are random are not ones that I want. But I do see one that I want, and I'm going to try this one. And also, if you have a piece and it has a button on it, that's the currency you'll collect when it's time for your payoffs.
When you hit the little buttons.
The little buttons on the board. So, I'm going to skip this one. This is a little difficult and it's a little expensive. I want this one because it has a button on it, but it's going to make me move 5. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to go 1 and then I move that piece. I'm going to find a nice little spot for it on my board and I owe a button. And
you move the little, what do they call this thing? The neutral token. You move the neutral token where that piece was.
And then I go 2 spaces.
And you go 2 spaces. That's the time it takes to make the piece into yours. Now, once you fit the piece on, you can turn it all the ways you can, but once you stop, and as the next player starts, you got to keep it right there. Yeah. Okay, so now it's my turn. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's one with a button, and then I'll use up all of them. Oh, I won't, but so I'm going to go 1 button. I'm going to take this one right here and just move that side. And just put that.
Play right into my hand.
Yeah.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Always. And then I'll go 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cross the button. So I collect the currency of the button because I have 1 button there. And I get 1 button.
You got back what you just
spent.
Yeah,
I got back what I spent. Yeah.
On the other hand, I'm going to take this little piece and it fits right where I want it to fit, which is right here. Oh. And it's going to cost me 3 buttons.
And 4 in time.
That's okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I get a button back.
Get a button.
Yay.
All right. So now it's me. Try before you buy. Try before you buy. Okay, I'm going to take this one. This is 2 buttons and 2 in time. And I'm going to put the neutral button there. We kind of put there, neutral button in time. And I'm going to stick it right there. All right.
Oh my goodness. You left me in a predicament, didn't you?
Hope I did.
You did. Did you move your 2 spaces?
Oh, my 2 spaces. Sorry
yeah, you
about
have
that.
to move.
1, 2. All right.
You left me in a major predicament because I can take this one because I can afford it, but I don't get another button for it.
Oh, and also the little patches, these leather these are little patches called leather patches that are scattered throughout the board.
They're also called the 1x1 patch.
Yes. Now, if you do kind of pass over it, that's a free patch you can put anywhere on your board, and that's for you.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spend all my money, and I'll take this one. I didn't really want that one, but it's there.
Oh, no money.
I know. I have no money, but that's okay. All right, your turn.
Oh, you got to move your patch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to move. That's right. 2.
Okay. Move that. Move them around.
Okay.
It's a lot of pieces you got to move around. Let's see.
Look like you have an issue with money too.
Ooh, that's not good. So the camera. Let's see. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to pass. Now, when you pass and you can't pay for anything, you just try to go in front of you. You go as many spaces to go in front of your opponent, and then you collect the amount of spaces that you passed your opponent in buttons. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, so I get 2 buttons. So I just take those because I can't afford nothing that's sitting there.
And being that I have no buttons left, I'm gonna have to pass as well. So I have to go 1, 2, and I collect 2 buttons. Right, your turn now.
All right. Still can't go, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I get 2 buttons, but I passed the little button there, so I get an extra button that's on my board, my quilt. So 1, 2, 3.
Why couldn't you go? Why couldn't you go?
Because I didn't have nothing to pay for. I'm using strategy.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm just trying to understand why you're not going.
I'm using strategy. Using strategy.
You really should have gone.
I'm using strategy.
Well, I can't do anything because I don't have enough.
You don't have no buttons.
Enough buttons to pay for those. So I'm gonna go 2, 1, 2, and collect 2 more buttons.
And your button for there.
Oh, that's right. I passed the buttons.
Yeah.
I get one. Oh, thank goodness! Look at that.
Yeah.
I got buttons.
So let's see here. All right, so I'm going to take this one for 4 buttons and 2 in time. And I'm going to lay that one right there. That's 2, 1, 2. All right.
You have to move that. Okay, that's a bad piece. I don't like that one at all. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go over here, move my marker there, and it cost me 2 buttons. And I'm going to put it, ooh, that's not good. Oh, maybe I'll do there. Okay.
Okay.
That's a good spot.
All right. Hey, did you move your marker?
I did not, and I have to go 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Let's see here. I will pay 2 buttons for this H and put that there. And put the H right here. All right, and that's 3 in time. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to pass because I can't afford any of those pieces at this time.
Okay.
So that's a 1 and a 2 for me, and I pass the button. So I get 2 buttons for passing. And then I collect 2 buttons for the buttons that are on my patches.
Yeah, your quilt.
All right, I'm looking good here.
All right.
Now I can afford a few things.
Okay. Oh, you got to tell them about the 7x7 here. 7 by 7.
Yes. Now the 7 by 7, if you can complete a quilt piece that is 7 across and 7 down, you get this, and that's something that you will have as points at the end of the game. So those are buttons you can count on at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. So we all try to do 7 by 7. It's not easy. It's your turn.
Yep. Can't afford those either. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I passed, and I get an extra button. So that's 1, 2, and a button that's on my quilt.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's tough.
Those are some big numbers there.
Yes. Well, you got the buttons.
Big numbers, big numbers. I think. Is that 6 or is that 5? The square. I like the square.
It's 6 buttons and 5 in time.
Ooh, that's a lot. And the other one's 5 and 5. Mm-hmm. I'll take the 5 and 5.
5 and 5.
Yeah.
All right.
There's my 5 buttons. And I'm gonna move. It's not as easy as it looks. It's going to be difficult to fit in there, but I'm going to take it. So I need to move 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you take the leather piece.
Yes. And I guess I will put it here. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Well, interesting. I'm going to take this weird one and go 2 and put that right there.
Okay.
All right. Put that right there. And I'll go 1. So since I'm not in front of Starla yet, I can go another turn. I can keep going. So I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna use up all my buttons. Get this straight one and go there. And that's 3 in time. 1, 2, 3. All right, now shoot.
Okay, I have 2 buttons. So I'm going to take the 2, 2 here. And I'll put that right there. And I get to move 2, 1, 2. I get to collect. I collect 4.
Because the buttons, 4 buttons on your quilt.
Yes, there are 4 buttons on my quilt.
All right, so I have no money, no buttons. So I go 1, 2, and I get 2 spaces that I moved and 2 on my quilt. That's not helping.
Okay, so for me, oh man, I am going to only have 4, but I'm going to spend all 4 and get this L piece. Not sure what I'm doing with an L piece, right? Wait a minute. No. I could do that. Maybe why not? All right, there we go.
Let me see the board.
And I need to go 2, 1, 2. Oh man, I gotta pass that.
All right. Let me see. Oh, gotta move it.
That's right.
Neutral token. All right. So that didn't help me much.
Oh, that's plenty of stuff for you, isn't it? This one's free.
Yeah. The cross is
the
free.
Cross is free.
Cross is free. Just gonna skip ahead 1, 2, and take that piece, that leather piece, right there. And it's, what is that? That was 1, 2. Get 2 pieces, 2 buttons.
Yeah.
Can't afford anything.
Yeah. The only thing I could take is the cross, which is free, but I don't have anywhere to really put it. And I think it's gonna kind of mess with my strategy right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, 1, 2, because I don't have any buttons, and I'll get 2 buttons. The cross is still free.
And I'm gonna keep going. 1, 2, 2. The cross don't fit in my plans right now.
Yeah, I'm having that same issue right now. Need to make another pass around. So I'm gonna have to pass, and I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna collect 2 for the move, the pass, and then I collect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5 for the buttons that are currently on my quilt.
Ooh, I don't have
Your
buttons.
turn.
I don't have buttons. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna use 7.
That's a good piece.
Buttons. Yeah, that's a good piece.
That's a really good piece.
And I'm gonna get this nice one here.
Yeah.
And fit that one right there.
And now you have to
there.
go.
And I have to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I pass my buttons, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 buttons. 2, 4.
Okay. We did 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm on the side. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, well, why is he out there? I don't know why.
It's always good.
There?
We always check each other.
Yeah, okay,
Always
now,
check.
there we go.
Yeah, now we're good.
That looks
Yeah.
better. Okay, so, that cross is still free.
Cross is still free.
Okay, I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to buy this one. This little one here.
Oh, was I here? I was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you put me right one.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, and I get that leather patch.
Oh, yeah, sure
Yay.
did. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so I bought that piece, and I have to move 1, so I'm still behind.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's 10. I need that, but I can't afford it. Can't afford that one. So, the only other option is, ooh, that's a horrible one there.
Yeah, that one's always kind of.
That's really hard.
That one's kind of screwy there. That one's a little crazy.
I'm going to pass this round. So 1, 2, 3. I just can't take those right now.
Okay.
Maybe in the future I can do something with that.
What can I do?
That's a good piece.
That's a bad piece.
Oh, this is a good one too. Try that one.
I don't have the money. I do have the money.
You do. You got the buttons
But
for it.
yeah, but I already used my little leather piece to shut that one down. So, oof. Oh boy. So I'm gonna pass 2. 1, 2. Get 2. 2 buttons.
Well, I am gonna spend all my buttons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to take that piece and I'm going to put it.
That was my piece.
Oh, was it? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
it was.
Yeah, my sympathies. There we go. Perfection.
That was a good one.
And I'm going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You moved it. You passed the button.
Oh, I did pass a button. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take a 5 button and then I'll do 3 to go with it. All right, your turn.
Okay, so let's see here. You're doing good there. Let's see. Um, hmm. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do four buttons for this one right here.
Of course.
Yes. And I'm going to move right there. Oh. Yeah, I'll move right there. All right. Do I have the 7x7?
No, not yet.
Like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just 4.
Yeah.
So that's 6. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I passed the button. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So 5. I'll take a 5. 6.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. 7. I could get that. Where am I going to put it? I'm gonna pay. Yeah. Give me number 7 here with the one long piece.
Big money.
Yeah.
Big money.
That's not gonna get me what I want. If I go this route, that's not gonna get me what I want either. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's do that. I have 7.
Okay.
And that moves me 1. And then I'm going to pass on the next round. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So that gives me 2 buttons for passing. And then I collect 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I get 9 for the buttons that are on my foot. All right, your turn.
Okay. And I'm going to do 6. That's 5, 6. I'm take the square. Take the square and I'll put the square right there. And that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I take another leather patch. And I pass the button, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so I'm going to move me here, please.
Okay.
And that's 3 buttons. And I'm going to put that, that fits perfect there, but it's not happening with my 7x7. Should I go here? I'm going to try that. And that moves me 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I have to do one more.
Still going.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this cross since it's free. Cross is free. Put it there. And that moves me 3. 1, 2, 3. I pass a button. So I'm at 5, 10 now. So let's do a 10 mark. And that's it.
On me? So what we have left here? So we have left. I'm going to pay 3, get this one, and put him right here. All right, and go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're coming to an end.
And I get another patch, leather patch. Put him right there, and I pass the button, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for me. And I'll just get a 10.
So now it's my turn. can't do that, can't do that. All right, so I'm going to have to pass because I can't use any of these pieces. They're not going to fit in my design of my quilt. Can't put that there, it won't work. That one won't work. So I'll pass.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your turn.
This is it.
So once the first person enters into the last space on the quilt, the other person has one more turn.
So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 10.
What are you getting?
This one.
Oh.
And right there.
It goes there.
All right. And
You're entering.
I'm entering. 1, 2. And I'm done. So I do my final count of my buttons on my quilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13.
Couldn't get the 7 by 7. I sure
Me
wanted
either.
it so badly.
Me either.
But I'm going to go ahead and pay. Give me that 7, please.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and pay for that one. And it was 7 buttons. At least I'll cover some space on my board. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to put it right there. There we go.
Go in.
Oh, I go 2 perfectly, and I get my buttons. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I get a 10 and 2. All right, that is patchwork.
That is patchwork. We're done.
So now we're going to add it up and see who wins.
Now, how you determine the score is how many buttons that you have, and then you subtract those buttons by 2 of every empty space that you have. So that's how we do it. So it's going to be
looks like
brutal.
we're going to be in a negative.
We're going to be in a negative. We're going to be in a negative.
I can see that now. So let me count up my empty spaces. So 2, a -2 for empty spaces.
So now Starla is the math whiz here. So we always let her do the math. I got 15.
Okay, so 21 times 2 is going to give me 42.
Negative 42?
Negative 42.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
36.
36 for me, 42. And here I have 15. So I have 21 minus
21 from 36, that leaves you with negative 15.
Okay, and you?
What did I say, 42? So we're going to take 42, gives me 22. Oh, Jesus. Minus 5, I'm at 17. Minus 4, I have a negative 13.
So who won?
Me.
Ah! As always.
My negative was lower.
Always.
I had more buttons.
Yes.
So there you go.
Always.
That really.
I always lose.
I just couldn't believe I didn't get the 7 by 7.
I was getting close though. I was getting close at the 7 by 7.
I hope you guys liked it. This was fun.
It's fun. It's fun. And I always like playing with you.
Yeah, it's one of those games that you're gonna want to play again because you're not gonna be happy with it. You're gonna, we gotta do it again just so we can do better.
Yes.
But it's a quick game. It doesn't take a lot of time.
No.
And it's fun. There's a strategy to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you'll try Patchwork if you don't already have it in your collection. And don't forget to check out Our Family Plays Games. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to be bringing you new content every week. We hope that everybody had a great time, right? Yeah, have a great Valentine's. Go out and get something nice for your hubby or your significant other or whatever. Or your wife hubby, or anything, your wife. Yeah. You know, your wife. Yeah, that's a hint.
You know, get a wife
nice.
or anything. You know, just get something nice, a 2-player game like this or others. Look at our video for the favorite 2-player games, and hey, find some good stuff. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. So thanks again for tuning in to Our Family Plays Games. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
2020, and we hope to see you guys next week when we bring you something else too.
Now, one more thing. Tell us about, you know, your favorite 2-player games again, and how you liked Patchwork, and how you think we played. You know, let us know. You know, if you have any feedback, let us know that too. But again, what my wife said, my beautiful, lovely wife said, have a great Valentine's Day. Have fun. Keep playing games, and keep looking out for us. And
you know
like
what?
and share.
Before we go, we got to do a shout out. Some of you guys have been watching our videos and they have been commenting. So I want to do a shout out to Nate B, to Gabby, to Steven, Kim Lucas, Stephen O'Rourke, and Frankie LaFave, and Lisa Andretta. Not really sure, but thank you guys so much for your comments. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Tell your friends, share the videos. We are really trying our best to bring more people of color into the hobby. We're the first people of color that has a family that's out here playing board games and enjoying it, and trying to encourage other families to get involved in this hobby. So please help us so we can help other people get involved, because board gaming is for everybody. And it's such a great hobby, especially for families, I think, and also for couples, you know, because as we get older, this is something me and my husband can do, you know, when we're sitting at the house. We don't have to go out and spend a lot of money, and we get a chance to do something together. So be sure to tell your friends, send us your comments, tell us what you like and don't like, tell us the games that are your favorites. You know, just keep watching. So again, I'm Starla.
I'm Mick. Oh, and hey Kim. Hi Kim out there.
Kim.
We miss you.
We do. So again, Our Family Plays Games. Bye everybody.
Bye-bye.